Your truck just lost power and that water and fuel light is glowing on your dashboard like a bad sign of trouble ahead. If your scanner shows the code P2267, it means the electrical signal from your water and fuel sensor is way higher than it should be, and your powertrain control module is sounding the alarm. This sensor is incredibly important because it acts as a gatekeeper, monitoring the fuel that flows into your engine to make sure that water, ethanol, and other nasty contaminants do not exceed a safe percentage. It also measures the temperature of the fuel and sends all this information back to the engine brain using a voltage pulse width, so the car can adjust its timing for the best possible fuel economy. When this signal goes too high, your engine might stall out of nowhere, misfire badly, or even refuse to start because water in the fuel lines is a recipe for disaster. The most common cause for this code is simply a contaminated batch of fuel or a fuel filter that has reached the end of its life and is completely saturated. You might also be dealing with a corroded electrical connector or a damaged wire near the fuel tank where the sensor is usually located. To start troubleshooting, you should check your maintenance records to see when that fuel filter was last changed. A classic trick is to take a fuel sample in a clean glass jar and let it sit for a few minutes. If you see the liquid separating into layers, you definitely have water in your tank. Professionals will often use an oscilloscope to check the signal frequency, where 50 Hz represents clean fuel and anything near 150 Hz means high contamination. If the wiring and the fuel look clean, the sensor itself might have failed internally. You should get your vehicle to a shop immediately if the engine is stalling or running very poorly, because ignored water contamination can cause thousands of dollars in damage to your high-pressure fuel pumps and delicate injectors. Would you like me to explain how to properly drain your fuel water separator if your vehicle is equipped with one?